Isolation leads to anxiety, leads to depression, leads to all kinds of deeper, much more challenging things to deal with.
Right.
It is not good for man to be alone. You might have heard that.
Oh,
or read
it's
that
a
once.
Bible verse.
Might,
Look at him. I told you he was a Christian.
Might have heard that once.
Yeah, it is not good. Okay.
And the other thing I want to talk about about what's been going on. Maybe you've had some grief in your life. Maybe you've gone through some losses. Whether those losses would be the loss of a loved one, maybe a job loss of some of those social interactions. Losses are huge, and they cause grief, and they have real symptoms. And when we just fake it till we make it, we pretend that everything's okay, we don't have anyone to bounce it off of, we can get overwhelming waves of grief.
So what helps? So for the person who's dealing with a loss, what is a practical?
You could spend hours, and there are many books written on what we could do. One is we could read a book on this and see what is normal, what are some practical things. But we need to be talking to people. We need to share what's going on. And we need to be honest with ourselves about what's going on. I am grieving and I am sad, and it's okay to be sad.
Can I throw one out there that's probably not recommended therapy? But I'm going to throw one out there.
Throw me a softball. Let's
you ready? Here's what I would do. Just watch a sad Disney movie where something really sad is happening, and then just bawl your face off for like 15 minutes. Is that what you tell people? And so that's my lack of professional, because sometimes at least you expressed your, like, I was really sad, and so then just bawl.
If
you go to him and you go to his folks, they probably are going to give you some better advice, but I'm telling you, it works for me. Just bawl uncontrollably for a few minutes by yourself, and then you'll go, I guess I must have been really sad.
We were finishing emotional. We kind of went back into emotional to make sure we tidied up there. Grief is huge. Again, don't be alone in this, sharing that. If you've gone through a job loss, and I'm working with several clients that have gone through job losses, even at, December 22nd, you got let go from your job. That's a big deal. That's going to cause you some grief. That's going to be hard. It's going to create some fear. It's going to create some uncertainty. And you need to talk about that. You need to be in community. You need to have people around you encouraging you, letting you know, hey, you are loved. We are praying for you, thinking of you. And oh, by the way, here's my buddy's phone number. They might be willing to give you a job interview. Okay, that's huge. Like,
plug.
And it's left so many people just feeling alone in their struggles. And it's huge. Stay connected.
And we're, by the way, in a couple weeks, church family, maybe 3 weeks or so now, we're doing groups, a launch in the middle of February. And there are openings in groups. And if you're interested in starting a group, now is a great time to really help yourself and other people by thinking about doing a group. That group launch weekend is February 20th and 21st. And if you want to get something started before then, just comment with Keith Crane here.